Testing, 1, 2, testing. We're live. Welcome, everybody. It's great to see you. What a surprise seeing you here today. Welcome to another weekly Tower of God live reaction. I am thrilled to be here. I'm excited. I don't know what to say. This week went by really fast for me, but in a good way, because it means we get another chapter reaction. So thanks for being here. I'm going to share the stream around. We're going to do the usual. I am a few minutes later, so the review will be a little faster than I normally do it, but we're doing well. We're on time. You know what I mean? We're doing good. Everything's good. Let me just share this in the Discord in case people haven't noticed it. But hopefully you guys are doing well. I am rather excited for this week's chapter. I thought the last one was very, very good. Live and alive. Boom. Okay, Discord now knows. Last week was really good. I thought the chapter from last week was solid. I thought it was fun. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it set up a lot of interesting things regarding Kuhn's perspective, which I really didn't think we'd get Kuhn's perspective, at least at the current time. So, I don't know. It's really fun. We have Jacob saying the bone, the myth, the legend. Appreciate that. Shout out, Jacob. Good to see ya. We have Light, as always. Light, it's good to see you, man. Thanks for always being here. We have Nenu, hello. We have Mr. Johns, Don Kleckner. We have Corey. We have Lord. The Prophet has descended. Okay, I appreciate it, but let's chill. Let's chill with the titles. SIU's been on point. Really nice, you know, and I feel like it's a testament to SIU that so many people have been enjoying his chapters. We'll see, because a lot of this stuff, it's so interesting, right? Think about where we are right now. It's like a part of this marriage tournament. We don't know if the marriage tournament is like really gonna fully happen, or like if something's gonna happen that interrupts it. Like, for example, this Gustang Traumerei conflict. Like, I wonder if, you know, it's kind of funny because during The Cage, we knew we were in the midst of The Cage. You know what I mean? And during The Nest, we knew we were in the middle of The Nest, right? But right now, it's like, I don't really know what we're in the middle of. Are we in the middle of Marriage Tournament arc? Are we in the middle of Serpent Master arc? I don't really know. It's kind of interesting, right? Like, I'm not really sure what to call this current story arc, you know? Like, post-hiatus season 3. It's kind of funny. We have Varus. I won't be here the entire stream. No worries, Varus. Appreciate you being here, though, popping in. Frederico, good to see ya. Cameron, the Joe. Is that my new title? Just the Joe? Am I the Joe now? But, yeah, let me go ahead and pull open the chapter, give a quick recap in case we, forgot what was going on. You know what? I gotta change the number. I gotta change the chapter title. But I guess I'll keep it there since this is a review of the chapter. I always like to make sure I remember what's going on. Okay. So last week's chapter, we start with Yuri showing up. You know, this was super fun. This was great. The new Yuri art style looks clean. I like it. We have Kuhn's group arriving. We have Kuhn, Rak, Mate, and Tiara. And it's really fun / disturbing. Tiara has this weird shinsu where it looks like a floral pattern that I can't really describe, but if you zoom in here, it's like this, it's almost like hexagonal, you know? It's like a bunch of little circle square shapes that kind of just infinitely connect. It's almost like, oh god, what are those things they made us do in geometry? It's like a tesseract. Oh god, that's embarrassing. I'm not even a huge Marvel fan. It's like a you know what I'm saying? Where it just kind of infinitely connects to one another. It's one of those. There you go. Let's move on. Okay. And she can use that to instantly kill people, which is pretty interesting. Kind of like a peacock, says Jacob. That's an interesting theory. Never thought about that. Maybe she's a peacock. Is that her thing? Flowers? There you go. Sure. Fractal? No, not a fractal. Oh, gosh. Everyone's saying fractal. Fractal? No, I mean, it's probably something like it. Let me not pause on this panel. No, what is it? Geometry, I forgot, dude, this is gonna bug me forever now. It's like an infinitely completing pattern. So we would create, like, the challenge was creating like a fish that could connect to another fish and connect to another fish, and it could, you know what I'm saying? Infinite pattern. geometry. What's that called? Oh, God. Whatever. I'm not sure. Tessellation! I think that's what it is. A tessellation. Yes, tessellation. Shout out. Shout out to, I think it was Quirton. Quirton, thank you very much. Yes, that is exactly what I was thinking of. A tessellation. Yes. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Demi Bite. Yeah, I mean, same thing. You guys were close enough. You know, we were all thinking the same thing. Look at these patterns, bro. It's actually really neat. It's interesting though, because like it's sort of unclear if everybody can see that. Like, what even is it, right? And I think we're gonna see more of it when Tiara fights Yuri. Haku brought up a fun point last week about like Tiara and Yuri, like their goals right now don't involve fighting each other. Like, in fact, it would be best for both of them to not fight each other, but I think that's the point because both of the characters strike me as the kind of characters who never really care about that kind of thing, right? Especially Yuri. Yuri's somebody who, like, if you pick a fight with her, I don't think she even remembers what her goal is anymore, you know what I mean? Like, that's her new goal, is fighting you. So it's, I don't know, I think their egos and their arrogance, if you can call it that, is the reason why they're gonna fight. You know what I mean? Tessellation, exactly. New word I learned. There you go. I can't believe I remembered it too. I didn't remember it, but I remembered the concept, you know, from friggin' a decade ago or something. Yo, we here, bro. What's up, Tansy? Tansy Rogue? Good to see ya. Hopefully that is the X in your name a Z. Welcome to the stream. This was depressing, bro. This was friggin' depressing. Tiara was like, oh, I'm just gonna wipe out all the baby dugongs, and then we'll force this dugong, Sharknose, the legend, to take us there. I love that Mate and Sharknose are like a new duo. I hope they stick together. If Mate does survive this arc, I hope he keeps Sharknose. Although maybe Sharknose doesn't enjoy that. Maybe that's not the best idea. They hide inside this book. Mate names it Sharknose, my boy. And then they ride to the hotel. And then he does battle with Lopobia Jam Jam. This is a matchup / confrontation that I don't think a single person ever was like, yo, Mate's gonna fight Jam Jam. I can't wait for the, you know, no one thought that. Also, Jam Jam has a bit of a tessellation going on here as well. I don't know if it's the right word for what's happening here. Maybe fractal is a better word. But regardless, these two end up fighting, and in hindsight, it kind of makes sense knowing that this group was gonna show up. I don't know. It makes sense. Like, I like it. I think it's a fun matchup. They both seem like really strong, but not like Yuri or Tiara level, obviously. So it makes a lot of sense, you know? Jam Jam goes in, he drops the book, and then Jam Jam chows down until Mate like bulks up and then knocks Jam Jam away. Really, really interesting. Yuri and Tiara, you know, they start fighting. Yuri threatens to rip up the book, and that's pretty much the chapter. You know, Tiara actually manages to, like, she wraps her foot around Yuri's head and then slams Yuri into the ground, which is pretty cool. And Yuri's like, ugh, you know, a little bit of throbbing pain in her neck. She says, are you gonna cover my insurance? Only if you mean life insurance. Blow the air horn. It's a rat. You know, Tiara's got the retorts. She's got the remarks. The sword versus the pen. We're gonna find out, I'm assuming, this chapter, at least somewhat. I'm not sure. But okay, we need a new font, so let me go ahead and pull up the Photoshop file so I can create a new font. Oh god, wait, what if I do something like that's even like it's not legible, you know what I mean? Let me see. What have I got in my collection here? What do we have? Do I have one that's illegible? Maybe I shouldn't do one that's entirely. Oh, how about this one? This one's fun. Oh, this one's fun. I think you guys will like this one. Give me a sec. Chapter 565. This font is called M4. Wait, what? M42 Flight 721. I've never looked at the name of this, even though I've seen it before. We're naming this chapter 565. Pretty wild. We're on 565. Okay, let's do this. Bada bing, bada boom, as they say. And we have our font. There it is. It's a beautiful number there. People who are binging this and just seeing the numbers change, it's gotta be so funny. But, okay, and now we wait. We got like 1 minute left. Let me read some of the chat before we begin. I'm in the simp for Tiara camp, says Berkeley. Berkeley, I respect it, but also, like, you have to at least acknowledge, okay, maybe the fact that Tiara is so insane is why you're in the camp. I'd be curious to know your reasoning. Go for something horrid. This wasn't that bad. Oh, Hannah's here. What's up, Hannah? Welcome. Hannah's in the I'm in the hate Tiara camp. Oh boy. Oh boy. We have the chat is going at each other now. Oh boy. What's Jofa? This wasn't that bad. Better than I expected. Next week, I'll make a promise that it's gonna be a disaster. Because there was another font that I saw that was illegible. So, we'll see. We'll see. Lazy Hibiscus says this is kind of awkward. I have a name similar to Tiara's. Well, you know, it's a pretty name. If it's any, it's a cool name. Like, I like the name Tiara, you know what I mean? Like, I like the name Rachel as well. It's a good name, you know? It's just, if you're a Tower of God fan, it is kind of stained, unfortunately. It's at least somewhat. There you go. No, Rachel is a cool name. All right, let's not degrade the name Rachel. She's awful. Totally not for personal backstory. Okay. Hannah's bringing in the Towers and Gods reasoning, I see. Don looks forward to the horrible font. Oh, God. Tiara equals princess. Right. So, like, Tiara's title was, like, I forget exactly what it was, but it was essentially the Pobadao princess, right? And it was implied that if the Pobadaos still followed the princess system that Gustang himself created, she would be a princess, right? So it is interesting, though, that after the Erasure Ann incident, Gustang was like, I know I created this thing, but I'm out. My family is not allowed. It's kind of interesting. But it makes me wonder, like, I wonder why Tiara is so strong. Like, obviously she has Pobadao blood, but, like, what else is going on there? Does she have spells? Was she trained by somebody? Like, what makes Tiara in particular so special to the Pobadao family, you know? Because a tiara is a crown. Exactly, that princesses wear. There you go. Tiara in Portuguese is an address for princesses. No way, I did not know that. Okay, everybody, it is time. We are here. The chapter is out, I believe. Let me refresh. There it is. Chapter 565 of Tower of God, aka Season 3, Episode 148. We are jumping back to Tiara versus Yuri, at least for the recap here at the beginning, okay? Before we start, blah, 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 leave a like. Hey, click the button if you want to leave a like and support the Tower of God reactions. Okay, let's freaking do it. We have kaboom! I love Rack's faces. Honestly, Rack last chapter was very in the background, but it was still funny that Rack saw all of this, like, murder and slaughter from Tiara, which, to be fair, is pretty common in the tower. Reminder that we just saw Yuri do the same thing, right? Like, I feel like, yes, it's bad, but a lot of people tend to cut the characters we like more slack. Like, yes, Tiara exploded their heads, but like, both characters, we just saw both characters essentially do similar things. Yuri probably killed even more people. Regardless, Rack saw that, right? And then was like, still cracking jokes with Tiara. I just think that's so funny. Rack and Tiara, the dream team. Okay, here we go. The hell is your problem charging at me like that? Are you going to cover my insurance? Only if you mean life insurance. And there, okay, so SIU sometimes recaps us, but then jumps to a different area, which I find, it's kind of funny, because it's like, you recapped us, but now we're going to see something else. So I'm curious. We'll see. New participant 3. So the arc, this section of the arc is called New Participant, so we probably will stay with Yuri. Yeah, we're getting Yuri, bro! This might be Yuri versus Karaka. Huh? Wait a minute. Aren't you Bomb's friends? She's like, wait, look at Kun. Kun looks almost embarrassed. He's like, yeah, hi, what's going on? That's so fun. Yuri's like, I recognize you. You know, I feel like Rack is much more recognizable than Kun, probably, you know? That's so funny. Do you know her? Oh, she does not look, she's like, why do you know her? Okay. Kind of. What brings you here? You know very well why I'm here. I came to see Bomb. Is she some kind of stalker? She's like, I just dropped in for a visit, you know? Bomb. Oh, I thought she said it out loud. I was like, if she says that out loud, I think Yuri's gonna throw a tantrum. Mom, that's the name of the boy I'm looking for. I've heard that Yuri Jihad is interested in him. Okay, so that's kind of somewhat common knowledge. Interesting. But I didn't think she'd come all the way here. I'm afraid I can't let you meet him. We're supposed to take that boy, Bomb, with us. What? Oh, she said she did say it out loud. This might be the trigger of their fight. What? What right do you have to take him? I almost forgot to introduce myself. My name is Yuri Tiara. I'm from the Pobadao. Oh, right. The famous psychopath. Okay, Tiara is well known in the circles of the families. She said Pobadao. Oh, right, the psychopath, the crazy one. Oh, damn. She freaking bullseye bristles her. You're not supposed to call her that. Yeah, that's not a name you say out loud, based on this font especially. Oh my. Yuri's like, oh yeah, you're the psychopath, right? Yeah, I heard of you. You're the one that everybody hates. You're the crazy one. That's so funny, bullseye. Psychopath? A sophisticated lady like me? Tiara, we saw what you just did. Haven't you heard? Everyone knows. They say you're a total psycho. And then she's talking to so I was listening to Haku's reaction. The characters for her name is actually Dravi, not Dravy. I liked calling her Dravy because it reminded me of gravy. I don't know, just, you know, it's just kind of, it was a funny name, but Dravi is how it should be said. So I'll say Dravi. She's talking to Dravi, and while talking to Tiara, okay? They say you're a total psycho. Hey, you shouldn't judge people based on ridiculous rumors like that. It looks like Tiara is not happy with that. I didn't expect to run into a tough opponent like her as soon as I arrived. Go get Bomb while I fight her. Yes, princess. How is she? Oh, she's just like whispering, I assume? What the frick? Is she like communicating through her mind? Is that like a Dravi skill? I don't know. So she's saying, I will distract her. I'll fight her. So Yuri's admitting that she's tough. Like, I feel like this is the kind of fight where both of them know neither of them's gonna, like, kill the other, you know? You might have a victor, but your pronunciations were better anyway? If one of them is canon, it's better, but I appreciate it. You're quite notorious. Why is she poking Kun? I don't like that. Stop poking him. The frick? Wait, no, seriously, why is she poking Kun? That's kind of uncomfortable. It's kind of weird. You're quite notorious yourself, in case you didn't know. What? I've read about you. You're Princess Yuri Jihad, right? The Jihad family's infamous wild horse. So they're just gonna insult each other. Okay. Why is she poking Kun? Oh. Bro! Are you serious? They're doing the same thing. Hold on, maybe they're kind of alike. Hold on, I know you Tiara haters might not like that I'm saying that, but hear me out, okay? They're both renowned in their families as being a bit crazier than the others, okay? They're both quote-unquote princesses. I don't know. They're both coming up with this secret plan while they're gonna fight the other. I think they're actually kind of related. Okay, interesting. I'll deal with her. In the meantime, go and bring me that boy Bomb. What? Wild horse? I love that she's like freaking out while whispering commands to Kun. That's so fun. All right, here we go. How dare you call a pretty woman like... Oh, no, sorry, that was Yuri. Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, I thought Tiara was... Yeah. Well, Tiara is kind of doing that too, though. She's like handling both sides. Normal princess behavior? Fair enough. How dare you call a pretty woman like me a wild horse, you ugly little nerd! You ugly nerd! Oh shoot, sorry. Yuri pulled out the nerd card? Call Yuri, come on, that's too, come on. Ugly? That sounds funny coming from a beast of a woman like you. What? Screw you, you goddamn psychopath, you pile of shit, you sewage dump. Okay, well, you know, this is, I think when they said I'll fight her, this is what they meant. They're just, okay. Oh my god. Tiara is the one calling Yuri a psychopath in this panel, interestingly enough. Yeah, I love she says, you sewage dump. Like, what the hell? Okay. Oh, it looks like Hemus Lime and Dravi are like slowly backing away. That's so funny, bro. Cat fight? Oh, God. I'm usually very calm. I haven't met anyone who pisses me off this much in a long time. Well, I'm always a perfect lady, but you really won't make me want to kick your ass, says Tiara, I assume. All right, we have Rack. Okay, Rack, what's up? What are you going to do, Turtle? That woman is on the black-haired turtle's side. Whose side should we take? So, yeah, I was going to say, like, now that Yuri is here, I feel like you have no reason to stay with Tiara, unless I'm missing something. Like, I guess the Pobedao family still has Vicente and Arya hostage? I don't know. What's there to think about? We're not siding with either of them. All right, Kun. Okay, I see you. We're on our own side. That I respect it. I respect it. Like, you can't rely on Yuri. You know what I mean? I don't know. Run. Go. That is a sick panel. I love this panel. I love how Tiara is, like, in front of the Yuri. It's so simple, but I love this panel. That's a sick panel. You know what? Bada bing, bada boom, screenshot. Let's go. That's a sick panel. I love how they're arguing, and then she says, run, and then go. Sick. All right. Oh, shoot. Freaking Yuri's going in. Once we find Bomb, we'll escape while these two are distracted. Wait, once we find... That's what Kun is thinking. We'll escape while these two are distracted. I see, okay. So they're all running. Dude, you do not want to be in the vicinity of these two fighting. Holy frick. Swoosh. Yuri's going in. Tiara's surprised. What is we have a twinkle? Oh! Oh, the twinkle's from Tiara. Did she almost just take her arm? There's Tiara's, her Shinsu. Yuri's reaching for the green April? Wait, so Yuri let go. Okay, okay. I also love how it says poof. So Tiara is able to create little pockets that, like, I don't know if they explode or whatever, but it's not like she attaches it to your hand. It's like pockets of space. So she created it where her hand was, but then Yuri withdrew it, dropping the green April, and then grabbed it again. That's really cool. That's really cool. Her reaction speed is impressive. So they've never met before, but they've heard about each other. Interesting, all right? They're hopping towards each other. Okay, what do we got? She's dodging the green April. Uh-oh, here we go. More of these pockets of sunflowers. She jumps out of the way. Okay. In her every move, I sense such high-density Shinsu bursting without making a sound. I think it's Tiara. Yeah. This is such a nuisance. But if I get up close, she'll be within range of her own attack. Okay? So she won't be able to blow these things up. That's true. That's true. That's true. Okay, but look at Tiara. The glasses are glowing. Okay, that's really smart. So Tiara, I assume, isn't immune to her own explosions. Yeah. So she is blowing them up. But look at Tiara. Tiara's like, you thought that would work? I'm a Pobedao. A close range attack? If you think that's my weakness, then you're seriously mistaken, you soft-headed fool. She headbutts Yuri? Wait a minute, that's sick, actually. And they both go, dude, okay, all right. Dude, I don't care how hard-headed you are. That has got to hurt. Every time I see that in anime where they, like, headbutt, it's the worst, bro. It's actually pain. God. It's like two rocks, like, clacking against each other. Like, I don't know. She creates the pen. It literally is pen versus fist. So is this pen different from the one that she used earlier with the book? She's actually fighting with the pen, bro. With the quill. You and Gus would get along well, I think. Well, Gus is like he's an artist. It's a little different. I don't know. He's drawing, right? Okay. Creating some distance between them. How are you still standing after headbutting me like that? Exactly. Team Tiara, we stand. Oh, God. Is your head made of titanium or something? Of course my... Oh, God. Oh, is this going to be some kind of, like, I read books? Of course my head is strong. I'm constantly strengthening it with reading. Get the frick out of here, bro. I knew it. I was like, what would a Pobedao say in a situation like this? Oh, my God. That doesn't make your head stronger. Since I'm... Oh, is this Yuri? I see the roses! Oh, God! Since I'm technically an uninvited guest, I was hoping to get Bomb out of here without causing too much trouble. But I'll make an exception for you. That's so freaking amazing. The roses all around her. It's so weird. Like, I think of so many things with Yuri, but it's like her rose Shinsu is one of them. But like, I don't commonly associate it with her. So when I see it, it's almost like a surprise. It's so cool, though. So cool. All the roses are gathering up. The roses are so pretty. Look at Tiara just like glancing up. Here, let me give you something in return. She opens up her book. What page? What page? Scribble. I'll show you some even more beautiful writing. Scribble, scribble, scribble. That's a transition. I was like, what just happened to Yuri? It was Ren. I don't know why I confused Ren with Yuri for like a split second there. We're cutting back to Bomb versus Ren, bro. I have been dying to know what the frick is gonna happen to Ren. Is Bomb gonna kill Ren? Is Ren already dead? Why would Bomb let Ren live? Oh boy, this is interesting, bro. This is interesting. This is interesting. Let's see what happens. Oh my god. He's trembling. Probably twitching. I mean, again, I don't think he's dead, but like... Ugh. Ah! He's still alive. He slumps onto the ground. His beast is dead too. Look at all these dead shots. Look at that shot of Ren next to the piles of corpses of his Shinwei. That's a really good shot. Excuse me. Well, look at Bomb as well, standing there with his torn up shirt. That took longer than I thought. I hope Endorsi is okay. I'd better go look for... He just leaves him there? Ren's twitching. So Bomb... Okay, makes sense. Bomb wasn't in this to kill Ren. He was in it to... Because he had to, like, distract him while Endorsi and them escape. Plus, who knows if Endorsi... He doesn't know what's going on with Endorsi if she's being attacked by the Serpent Master. I love that. Oh my god. Bomb is like, all right, I won. Let's go. He just runs out, like, no hesitation. So Ren is alive. Ren's twitching. Ren lives. Ren's still in the game, bro. Ren is still alive, okay? Let's do it. He's dashing down the hall. That's true. Leeches don't die so easily. That's true. When you realize you're the Yamcha of the show, wait a minute. That does look extremely similar. Hold on. Hold on. I didn't even think about that. What if this is when Bomb encounters Laura? Or what if he runs into, like, K-Op's body or something? I don't know. Okay, Bomb's running down the hall. He pauses. Wait, he's, like, shivering. I recognize that feeling. Oh, never mind. Okay, it's the Serpent freaking Master. Because Lilial did send it after Bomb. Oh, God. Here we go. This is the true final match, isn't it? The snakes burst through the door. I mean, there is definitely a shiver feeling here. Here they come. The snakes are zipping down the hall. Where'd Bomb go? Oh. Oh, he hid inside one of the rooms? Okay, Bomb. I think they're gone. Not bad. This is where Laura is, for sure. Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Bomb was like, phew, thank God. And the door just breaks down. Oh, God. They went around the other side. All right, Serpent Master. Okay. They came from the bathroom. The pipes. Okay, Bomb's going in. Both hands into the flurry of snakes. It's too late. Huh? Huh? Oh, God. Wait, this is actually kind of bad. Look how they're swarming him. They're swarming. Are they going to swarm him and then he's going to, like, do an explosion or something? That's where it ends? Aw, top comment. I wish you all the best, SIU. Aw, it's so sweet. Bro. That fight turns... I thought the same thing. Oh, my God. Bro. That is a cliffhanger, bro. Really? That definitely was a pretty short chapter. But I don't mind. Short chapters are a treat and a half anyway, you know what I mean? Plus, some pretty fun action between Yuri and Tiara. Dude, that cliffhanger, like, come on. Like, what is happening here? Is Bomb, like, intentionally drawing them in? Is he, like, gonna... Like, obviously we know, Bomb's not, like, in trouble. At least I doubt it. I really thought he was gonna encounter Laura or something. That was fast. It was fast. You know, SIU maybe needed a break or something. Maybe next chapter will be like, you know, something crazy and he's preparing for that. I don't know. So much art with the fights. Yeah, totally. Like, these chapters require a lot more work, I feel like. A panel of someone, like, talking and, like, hand on hip, holding up their hand or something takes way less work than crazy fight choreography. So it makes sense, and I don't mind at all. I don't mind. 2 fights started in 1 chapter. Right. So we have, well, actually, we have 3 fights going on right now. We have Endorsi versus Lilial. We have Bomb versus Serpent Master, and then Yuri versus Tiara. Interesting. And we had Bomb versus Ren. This arc has some really interesting fights. You know, we haven't seen most of these fights yet, but just the fact that they're being set up is really interesting. Snakes everywhere, I'm scared. These snakes, like, it's kind of a good point from last chapter where we see them from the hotel. It's intimidating, right? Like, look at this. They're just swarming this entire, like, that puts it into perspective more for me, where it's a little more scary, where it's like, these snakes aren't just inside prowling around the pipes. They are swarming the top floor. Like, the entire floor. You know what I mean? Oh, Jam Jam versus Mate? Oh my god, yeah! Exactly. There's so many fun little, like, fights that are happening here. It's really cool. We have a super chat from Anime Problem here. Reminder that some of the main characters have made tissue paper out of the Geneva Convention. It's the tower. You know, it's the thing. And that's why, you know, someone like Bomb is considered so unique. Because he's not from the tower. He doesn't understand that violence and, like, all the horrible things that are happening are part and parcel. Is that the phrase? I'm an English major, I swear. It's, like, normal. It's ordinary. Like, when you look down and you see someone getting killed, you don't bat an eye, you know? Teammates betraying each other. It's, like, the most ordinary thing. Families being cruel. So everybody saw Bomb as this light because Bomb wasn't, like, corrupted by all of that. So he's the thing that's, like, initiating change, not only through his abilities and powers, but through who he is as a person as well. Now, of course, he's changed, but that was, like, the initial thing. In my opinion, one of the initial things that drew people to Bomb. He was so innocent and naive, which was extremely unique for the tower, you know? Mate, our boy, will win. I believe in you. If I'm putting a bet on one of the 2 winning, it's Mate as well. I mean, they're both from a great family, obviously. Mate technically is from 2. I don't know if that matters that much, but, I don't know. Bomb will be arrested in real... I'm okay, as I said, like, Season 1 Bomb. I'm not talking about current Bomb. Current Bomb has adjusted to fit this cruel nature of the tower, you know? I promised I'd show another figurine, so let me show you another figurine here. Bada bing. Check this out. The Edward Elric figurine, straight from Japan. We got this while we were in Japan. It's really, really cool. There you go. Figurine of the week. Eventually, we'll get through all of the figurines we got from Japan. But, yeah. I'm curious, when will Bomb meet Kun and Rack? I want the trio back. End of the arc is my guess. I mean, it could be soon, though. Because Kun and Rack ran off, so... What kind of surprises me is that Tiara would trust Kun and Rack. She's like, okay, you 2 work with me. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That, to me, I feel like Tiara is big braining a little bit here. Like, her fight with Yuri is somewhat personal, perhaps, but I don't know. Oh, thanks, guys. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. It's my favorite anime, so I had to snag it while I could. It was a fun chapter for sure. This week, I'm sure, will go by really quickly, so I'm very curious to see what next week has in store. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you want to leave a like, well, if you don't want to leave a like, then play rock, paper, scissors with me, because if you lose, sorry, it's mandatory, and that's how it's gotta be. Rock, paper, scissors. Snip, snip, baby. If you said if you said paper, you gotta like the chapter. That's how it goes. Sorry. Go like the chapter no matter what. Support SIU no matter what. You have to like the video. That's how it's gotta be. If you go to Korea, can you buy TOG figurines? I don't think so, but that would be nice, huh? That'd be pretty cool. More than likely in the next few chapters, everyone is... Yeah, exactly. Like, they're literally in the same building looking for him. It's gotta happen soon. That's true. I got you, Don. Darren. The Hook. You guys, you're obligated. I'm so sorry. You're obligated now. Ooh, frick. Light. Oh, God. I feel like it's been a while since Light beat me. Maybe I'm wrong. Shoot. Paper. Nanu and Frederico, I got you. I got a lot of people this time. Quanti says, I snip back at you, sir. A clash of the scissors. Fair enough. Damien scissors. There you go. L? Come on, Darren. Come on. Scissors from Matt. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you all very much. And I will see you guys next week for another Tower of God live reaction. And possibly Omniscient Reader as well. You will have to stay tuned. Bye, everybody. And I'll catch you later. Peace.